This week, I'm going to break down and highlight a huge mistake, a fatal flaw, if you will, in your social media marketing. Most agents on social media have something backwards. You're putting stuff in the wrong place, that it's just backwards. And I'm going to explain exactly what I mean by that and what you should be doing instead. I'll show you how to fix it. Let's go. What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 410 of the Massive Agent Podcast. I am your host, Dustin Brohm, here in Salt Lake City, Utah, the most beautiful city on the planet. Don't even try to tell me it's not, because it is. Have I been to every city on the planet? No. But of the ones I've been to, Salt Lake's pretty awesome. Anyways, welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast. I'm up to something, okay? But before I break down, I'm kind of going off the cuff today, for better or worse, right? So forgive me if you don't appreciate the flow of this podcast, but damn it, it's going to be raw, it's going to be real, and it's going to be freaking helpful. Before I break down this fatal flaw that agents make on social media and what to do instead, how's that for a hook? Before I break that down, I'm up to something. I am working on a small little group. I'm putting a small group together. 2026 is just around the corner. It's probably should have looked this up. Let's see. How many days until 2026? Let's see what Siri says. Okay, it's not going to talk to me. It says 65 days till then. So as of the date I'm recording this, 65 days until 2026. If you want to have a killer year, if you want to double your sales, if you want to triple your income, that starts now. But I know you're saying, well, how do I do that? What do I do differently? I am putting together a small group where I will help you personally. I will walk you through exactly what to do. I will give you the blueprint, and I will literally hold your hand through building the foundation and giving you the roadmap of exactly what you should be doing, not what everyone in general should be doing, but you particular. So it's a small group, and I'm excited about this. Go get the details. I'm not going to give you much more here. I'm just going to tease it. Go get the details over at massiveagentsociety.com/jump. I'm calling this the Jumpstart 2026. Jumpstart 2026 program. And for less than the cost of a Zillow lead, you can have, well, go to the link, massiveagentsociety.com/jump, and see what this is all about. If you're serious about making 2026 your year and you want my help personally to set the foundation and to do it, go to massiveagentsociety.com/jump. There's not room for everybody. I'll tell you that much. So when you hear this, go over and check it out. Click play on the video and I'll explain. Okay. Here in a few days, actually, no, it's not in a few days. On November 13th, I'm going to be in Vegas for my last live speaking event of the year. I'm going to be at the Elevate event at the Bellagio. I'm going to be speaking with Neil Dingra and Chelsea Pites and Jen Gottlieb and Shivani Peterson and Arjun Dingra. And I know I'm missing people. Damn it. I know I'm missing people. But this event is stacked. It is a one-day event. It is worth traveling to. Get your butt to Vegas, November 13th at the Bellagio. Go to vegas.fairwayelevate.com. I'm just making sure that I have the link right, so I'm not sending you on a wild goose chase. Vegas.fairwayelevate.com and throw in promo code DustinVIP to get a massive freaking discount, a very generous discount that I can't believe that they did, actually. I can't believe that. Why is my screen so bright? I told you this might go off the rails today because I'm going off the cuff here. No script, no notes, no outline, just a topic. So hope to see you in Vegas. If you're anywhere near Vegas, get there on November 13th. Hope to meet you. The amount of value that you will get from this one-day Elevate conference and for how much it costs, it's insane. I mean, I'm about to go to my company's Rise event this next week. It's like $1,500 for a ticket. I mean, you can get discounted tickets if you buy them earlier, but like retail is like $1,500. You go to Inman, $1,500, $2,000, whatever. Like, it's ridiculous. Elevate, fraction of that, and then use discount code DustinVIP. Okay, here's where agents are screwing up, and I see this all the time. And you're posting content in the wrong place. Here's what I mean by that. And now I'm going to be speaking more about Instagram than anything else, but this absolutely applies to Facebook and it applies to TikTok. It applies everywhere. Okay. There are different tools that social media networks have. Okay. There's posting in the feed. There's stories. Facebook has groups and, everything like that. But if you're putting content in the wrong place, then it's not working. It's not working at all. And so I see agents all the time who are posting things in their stories that should be a feed post. And I'm seeing agents post stuff as a feed post that should be a story. And those same agents are frustrated and they feel like you're spinning your wheels on social. You're never getting any business from it. You're never having any conversations happen. And it feels like you're just speaking into a black hole and you're not getting a response. You got to put content in the right place. So let me break this down for you. If you are putting personal, behind the scenes, like family life, personal life stuff as feed posts, it's in the wrong place. That belongs in your stories. I'll explain here in a second. If you are putting a ton of business stuff in your stories, I'm not saying you should never, but if you are out showing houses and you're showing the living room and then the next house and the next house and open houses and it's all business stuff in your stories, it's in the wrong place. Some of that should be maybe repackaged a little bit, but put into but it should be a feed post instead. You've got to understand how these different levers work, especially on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. The way feed posts and stories work are very different. What you post in the feed, especially if it's short form vertical video, aka a reel, when you post a short form vertical video, a TikTok, a reel, the algorithm shows it to some of your followers, but it also suggests it to non-followers. It also puts that content in front of people who do not follow you yet. So if you are showing your kid's soccer game and you post it as an Instagram story, or you're hunting, or you're at the grocery store and you saw something funny and you post it as a post, if that gets into someone's feed and they don't know who you are, what do they care about your kid's soccer game? You know what I mean? The people who care are the people who already know you. So to get in front of the people who already know you exclusively, you post in your stories. What you post in the feed should be meant for, yes, people that follow you, but also those that don't know you yet. So it should be more targeted for your ideal audience. It should have a good hook. It should deliver something of value. Maybe it's educational, interesting. Maybe it's funny. Maybe it's a combination of those things. But the behind the scenes of your life, the Halloween party you went to, your kids trunk or treating, you working on your garden. I was trying to say working and gardening. You working on the garden as a feed post. That's not it, because non-followers will see it and they also won't care. That's not the stuff that belongs in the feed. Your stories are only watched by those who already follow you, the people who already know you. So the type of content that you put in your stories should be to deepen the personal connection, to let people who already know you, they've already clicked follow, lets them see behind the scenes into your life, lets them see who you are as a person, what you like doing, what your family life is like, what you do when you're not working, maybe some interesting stuff about what you do for work, of course, but that's what goes in your stories. So just audit yourself. Are you putting stuff in the right place? I see agents all the time that you're just trying to check a box. Like, okay, Dustin says I need to post and I should do it as often as possible. So, and then you post something and you're just putting it in the wrong place. Now, look, if that's you, if I'm describing you, kudos for doing something. At least you're doing something. I mean, a lot of agents do nothing because the confused mind stands still. The confused mind just sits there like a deer in the headlights, like, well, I don't know everything and I can't be perfect, so I'll do nothing. That is the wrong answer, by the way. But if you're going to do something, let's give it a little more thought and put stuff in the right place. So stuff, the behind the scenes, personal life, random thoughts, memes that you find funny, stuff like that, that belongs in your story because in your stories, the people who already clicked follow, that's what they're going to see. The stories should be to further the connection. The feed posts should be to grab people and bring them into your audience, bring them into your tent, so to speak, get them to follow you. And of course, the people that follow you, it should still be relevant for them too. It's not like feed posts only exclusively goes to non-followers, unless you do a trial reel on Instagram, which is another topic. Actually, it's a topic for now. Okay. If you want to post exclusively to people who don't follow you and not have any followers see it, in Instagram, you can post a trial reel. You just have to click a little button on the, like as you're posting, you're getting the post set up, there's a little trial reels button and you just boop. Not every Instagram user has this feature yet. So if you don't have trial reels, I'm sorry, that sucks. No, I don't have a connection at Instagram to fix it. I'm still waiting for the Facebook professional profile, which I still don't have the ability to do, which is really annoying. But trial reels it's like for trying out content to see how it's going to be received by non-followers. And you can use trial reels. I rarely use it. I just don't think it works that well. I've tried it. I mean, it's okay, but I'd rather have my content do well by being seen by followers first, people who know me first and are expecting the certain type of content that I do and the style of content that I do, and then get shown to non-followers. That's my that's my personal opinion, but I've tested this. I put a bunch of content in trial reels. I've done a bunch of stuff in the regular feed. Test it out, try it out. My whole point being there is a tool to exclusively reach people who don't follow you with a feed post. Stories are completely the opposite. That's only for your followers. So once you get people to follow you, you want them to connect with you personally. If you've ever seen me talk live in person and you've seen my how to get clients from social, even if you suck talk, this is what I highlight, the difference between the feed posts and stories and what you should put in each. And I'm giving you a little crash course today. I'm, oversimplifying and speeding it up. But the key here is you get people to follow you. You get people to notice your stuff and they want more of it. So they click follow and they get into your network, right? They get into your tent. Then in stories, you start letting people see who you are, letting them see your personality more, behind the scenes, family life, what you did this weekend. Oh, you just went to see Tron for the third time like I did. I just saw Tron Ares for the third time. What a masterpiece. What a masterpiece. And if you saw my stories, you would know that I'm obsessed with Tron and Tron Ares, the new Tron movie. So yeah, I just saw it the other day for the third time with my kids. It's their second time, my third. Anyways, the stories are a crazy powerful tool to let people get to know you better. As long as you show what's going on in your life and you do it in an interesting way and you just have fun with it, the people who follow you for business content or to learn about real estate stuff or to learn more about the local area, they'll start to connect with you personally and remember you and like you more when they start to see who you are as a person and what's going on behind the scenes. So feed posts are meant for your ideal audience, and then you post for them. Your stories are meant for the people who already follow you and just let them see the real you. Let them see behind the scenes. It's like a reality show. Think of your stories as like a reality show behind the scenes of your life, who you are as a person, and what your personality is like. Because if you get them to follow you and then through your stories, you get them to connect with you at a personal level, they remember you, they like you, and they'll refer you. And when their timing is right, they'll probably remember you and hopefully hire you as a buyer's agent or listing agent. So there you go. On Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, make sure that when you're posting things that you put it in the right place. So just think about it through that lens. Is this something that strangers would care about? If not, if you want to post something and you ask that question and the answer is no, strangers wouldn't give a shit. Okay. Would the people who already know me care about this? Would they find this interesting? If the answer is yes, put it in your stories. I think that'll help a lot. That's going to change the game for a lot of you, because unfortunately, when you put the wrong stuff in the wrong place and you're putting story content as feed posts and feed posts as story content, it indicates to the algorithm that your stuff isn't very good because no one's engaging with it. Nobody's watching it because it's not what they're expecting in the place they're expecting it. So you get that right, all of your content starts to perform better. You're going to notice all of your metrics improve. So run it through that lens. I think you'll see a big improvement. Make sure, before we wrap it up today, make sure you go over to massiveagentsociety.com/jump so you can see how I put together this Jumpstart 2026 program to help you double or triple your income in 2026. I will personally help you double or triple your income in 2026. massiveagentsociety.com/jump. And then make sure that you check out our supporting partners. Keeping Current Matters has been a partner of our show for a long time. Big fan of KCM. Be the advisor your clients trust with Keeping Current Matters. KCM gives you easy to understand market insights. They dumb stuff down for you so you know what certain nerdy metrics mean, what certain nerdy headlines mean, and more importantly, how it actually affects your buyers and sellers, what it means to them, so then you can communicate it to them and be an advisor to them instead of just somebody that regurgitates headlines that you don't even know what they mean. So KCM is amazing. Try it for free over at trykcm.com/BAM. And then BAMX, go to massiveagentsociety.com/BAMX, click play on the video. It is, I believe, one of the most powerful tools to take the marketing, creative, how do I word this? It takes so much of the guesswork and takes so much of the pressure off of you as far as being creative and creating marketing content, because they just make it for you and then you just customize it for you and your market. I mean, there's a ton more to it than that, but they give you social media posts, they give you marketing emails, scripts delivered to your inbox every single week. Visually see what I'm talking about. They have a great video that shows you everything included in BAMX. If you just go over to massiveagentsociety.com/BAMX. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.